Officer Bryan Johnson, Morgan Abernathy, Strong, Duggar. Y'all ain't shit. Yeah, what's good, Kansas City? I do want to apologize for that, y'all, because what you're actually about to witness here is very disgusting and it's horrible, y'all. I do feel for the people in Springdale, Arkansas. I kind of fear for their life, especially if you have melanin in your skin, because you're about to witness what the police department will do to someone who's actually trying to highlight them with a camera in their face. So you can only imagine what they'll do to the average person, to the average Joe, especially if they don't have any cameras. The higher ups there, as far as corporal and sergeant, is horrible. Morgan Abernathy, you kicked that all off inside the bank there. And then we called for your supervisor, Sergeant Bryan Johnson, and you were so addicted to get my identification, you were playing charges on me, man. You did this on camera. You was willing to go there. Chief Derek Wright, salute to you on your new position here in April. You're definitely going to have a decision to make. And I would like to ask Chief Derek Wright and any officer that's actually watching this video, I got a question for you. And that's, what is our officer's worst nightmare? Hint, hint. Our officer's worst nightmare is a bad cop, because they'll put everybody in the line of fire. Bryan Johnson, Morgan Abernathy, Strong, and Officer Duggar. I see what you did at Bank OZKU and Strong. That was horrible. Also, y'all, before I get y'all out of here, I went down to the police department, and everybody there was more than amazing, y'all. It wasn't all bad. I do want to appreciate Miss Linda Kelly. You did not run off on me when you seen me with the camera. You was more than respectful. You treated me with care, and I appreciate you for that. In public records, we got Bailey Johnson and Jacqueline Martinez. Y'all are probably the #1 public records in the United States that I came across so far. Y'all are more than amazing, and I do want to thank you for that. I do not want to take up too much of y'all time. I love every last one of y'all dearly. Please leave a comment, y'all. They all are watching. I love every last one of y'all dearly. All right, now, Kansas City, here we go.
That you self-taught yourself about the law.
No.
You went to
James Madison Audits, Bay Area Transparency.
Wait a second.
Long Island Audit.
Yeah.
The Tyrant Terminator. Bay Area Transparency, my boy out there. San Joaquin, Accountability. Kansas City Accountability.
Man, you know them all.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
My old lady hates it. I watch the hell out of it. It's the most entertaining thing I found in a long time on the internet. I don't want to watch fights.
Look like they're actually probably sending a guy out. Let's see how he handled this. Yeah, like he was walking over there, then walk over here. Let's see how this goes.
Hey man, is there something we can help you with today?
Huh?
Is there something we can help you with today?
What you got?
What do you mean?
Like, I got any, like, cupcakes in there?
Not today. We usually got popcorn on Fridays, though.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got coffee. If you want some coffee.
Nah, my mouth probably get dry from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need no help or anything?
No, I'm just out here just shooting a video or whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is a very interesting building.
Yeah.
All of this is you guys?
Yeah, so what it actually used to be is it used to be a Nazarene church.
Oh, and that's what it looked like,
and
too.
then the bank bought it out, and so, like, this first half is the church side, and then, like, that back half is something that we, like, built an annex where we have, like, some more, like, of our strategic partners that work in different departments.
So do they still have the church? I'm sure y'all had that collection plate going around, man.
No, we don't.
I am sure they have the. I'm sure.
Monday through Friday, church on Sunday.
Yeah. Do you work? Oh, yeah, you working there.
Yeah.
Are you like the manager?
I'm the assistant manager. Yeah.
Assistant manager.
Yeah, we were just curious because we saw you filming out here. Which
Yeah, just shooting a video. I wasn't gonna go like enter on the property.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be long, just like maybe like a couple hours or so.
But yeah, it used to be a church and everything. So.
Would you be able to take me in there?
Yeah, if you want to.
I can go in it with my camera though.
Yeah, not with the camera. We would ask that you don't film inside with the camera just because of the banking, with personal information. But I mean, if you could come around and check it out if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be able to share with me? Or how about this? How many workers are typically in this building? How many tellers y'all typically keep?
We got only usually like 2 tellers, and then we have what we call relationship bankers, which are like tellers but on the lobby side. We have about 8 of those.
Okay.
All in all, like plus the people in the back, we usually have about 30 or so people in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long? You said it used to be a church.
It used to be a church.
And how long ago was that?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you that. I know it's been a while though. Like this branch, because this is like our main branch in the downtown region. So I know it's been here at least more than 10 years, probably 15. I would assume it's probably closer to like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Because that's when we really started growing and buying out more banks.
Yeah.
And changing their names too, because when we first bought out banks, we were more of like a charter bank where they would keep their name, but they'd be under the Arvest umbrella.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, after like in the 2000s when we started buying them and then making them like called Arvest, and started changing the names for all the banks that we annexed into.
Okay. Yeah. But before I get you out of here, would you be able to share with me like where you guys' vault is located?
I couldn't tell you that.
Not even just like where is it located?
No, that's I mean, that's kind of a security part, like.
And these are just like survey questions, so.
Yeah, I got you, but like, you ask a banker where their vault's at, they're probably not going to answer that.
They're not going to answer that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, last question then. Is the manager in there?
She is.
She is? Mm-hmm. Do you know if, would you be able to share with me if someone would get a copy from her, or would they have to go down to City Hall?
A copy of what? Like the layout?
Like the floor, how you know?
I mean, you would definitely have to probably go to the courthouse. I don't even know if that's an option.
The floor plan?
Yeah, we don't house the floor plan. Like, that's not even something they give us access to. Or
that's why I was like the manager. Sometimes the manager would typically have like a copy or so.
Yeah, no, we don't hold just like copies of our layouts really. Do you have like some sort of like YouTube video you're doing or something?
No, I'm out here working though.
Oh, really? Like out here?
Yeah, just in the public, like on the sidewalk or whatnot. I was just sent out here just to record. They didn't say why. I typically don't even ask why unless they say go in the building. Then I want to get but as long as they don't mind me just standing like on the sidewalk, I don't even ask, like what are they going to do with the video? It's typically none of my business.
Yeah, so you just get paid to like film different buildings?
Oh yeah. He pays very good too, man.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Is it always like local in this area, or do you travel pretty far?
You never really know. Did he call you guys like last week? Maybe.
No.
Probably like on a Tuesday or a Thursday.
No, we don't have any clue what was going on.
So Ray didn't call you?
No.
Well, that was probably the manager then. That's why I kind of thought you was the manager, because Ray typically would call at least typically about 5 to 7 days before he send me out here, just so it's I don't really know what he says. I just know he typically call, because sometimes people come out and they say, well, I knew you was coming. Like I talked to Ray.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I was talking to her first, and she had no clue why anybody would be filming. She didn't have any reason to think that anybody was recording. Which I mean, it's fine that you record out here. I'm not going to say anything about it.
Yeah,
we were just curious but that is interesting that you get paid. I mean, that sounds like a pretty nice gig.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. So, you never know. In the last video, can you keep a secret?
Yeah, I won't say no.
Okay, it's about probably like a month ago. I was in, I think, was it Knoxville?
Knoxville, Tennessee?
No, not Knoxville. It was in Iowa.
Oh.
I did a video there, and he actually sent that video to Afghanistan. Not to say that's what he's going to do with the video here, but even me, I was like, that's what you did with it? And after that, I was like, that's why you just don't ask what is he doing with the video.
That's interesting.
So it ain't none of my business.
The type of buildings you video and stuff, are they always banks? Does it kind of range to just
you
businesses?
I never know. I didn't did you name it. I didn't did it, man. I didn't did it. So
well, all right, man. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
if you have any
man.
questions, and like I said, if you are just curious about checking it out, I mean, it does look like a bank inside. We have done definitely some upgrades. It don't look like a church, you know. We ain't got the pews or nothing in there.
Would they let me come in and use the restroom?
Yeah, we'll let you come into the.
But I got to turn my camera
Yeah,
off.
that's the thing. We're not going to let you come in filming, unfortunately, and it's really just because of people doing banking things, personal information, personal identity.
What if I stay away from like the counters and stuff?
When you walk in, you to go to the bathroom, you have to go through a hall where there's customers sitting right at offices.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah, so if you do try to come in, we are going to ask you to...
Okay, well, I'll probably just stay right here and just record this right here.
All right, man. No worries. What was your name?
Mr. Banks.
I'm Matt.
I appreciate you, Matt.
No problem.
Mr. Banks. And these are, that is y'all's as well, right?
Yes, that's ours as well. That's where we'll house more administrative people.
That's where, like, the employees park?
Yeah, that and across the street, we own that parking lot.
Where? Over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can just let you know we'll be over there. And probably just over here, man.
Okay, and he just wanted you to film the area?
I mean, he told me if I can get, like, the front. I'm sure that's probably the front. He told me probably the drive-through, the ATM. I'm sure that's y'all's. Is both of these are y'all's?
Yes.
They look like two different sizes, dude. How much do you think this one weighs right here?
I couldn't tell you that, to be honest.
Well, just the front, the drive-through, the ATM, and you said both of those are y'all lots. Probably back there. That should take about 2 hours or so. And then I get out of here, get my back in, man.
All right, man, yeah. Just wanted to check out, see what was going on.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you coming out. I mean,
yeah,
maybe a bottle of water, but I don't know.
Yeah, so the only thing we got is coffee in there.
Coffee, man. My mouth is already dry, so the coffee, it kind of like eat in my stomach. I haven't ate anything either, so.
Have you ever, like, has he ever had you video a bank before as well, like previously?
Yeah. I've done a bank for him before.
Yeah. But it's usually not often, or?
You just never, man, I didn't did. You talking about just video, like recordings for this guy?
Yeah.
I mean, at least probably about 50.
Okay.
You know, 40 to about 60 of these videos. So, you know, some of them is banks, though. You know? And the one time I did ask him what was he doing with it, that's what he told me. And
He told you what?
remember I told you about the Afghanistan thing?
Yeah, that he said
and they just,
Afghanistan.
I was like, what the? I was like, that's why you just don't ask. It's really none of my business. And the only time I really ask, like, what are you going to do with the video, is if he asked me to go in on their property and start talking to people. Then I have further questions. But as long as he just say, go out there and just record for a few hours, I really like it that way. I can keep it real simple. I'm polite. I won't speak with anyone.
Okay.
And, yeah. Is this you guys, people?
Yeah, that's the manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you have any questions, you can maybe try to ask her, too. But
Oh, okay.
like I said, when it comes to those type of questions, like, where's the Malta and stuff, yeah, we're not going to be able to
Oh, okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Hey. So he's just being, he was hired by somebody just to film the area and the location.
Okay.
That was really about it. Just asking him a couple questions about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it for?
That's what I was just telling him. I didn't even ask. This for Ray Ray. Did he call you last week?
No.
Did you check your voicemails frequently?
I don't have voicemail set up on my work phone.
You don't?
No.
Because I was just sharing with Matt, you know, typically he will call 5 to 7 days, you know, before I come out. Just to let you know I will be out here. I told him I wasn't going to go, like, in or on the property. I just stay out here and just record.
Okay.
And Matt he's been pretty good. You know, I was asking him, like, would you be able to share with me, would somebody get a copy from you, or would they have to go to City Hall?
For what?
Like a copy, like the floor plan?
Yeah, that would not be through us.
It wouldn't be through. Do you know if City Hall would have a copy of
I
that?
am not sure, honestly.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, who did you say hired you?
Ray.
Ray Ray? What, is he like with a business, with an organization, or?
I mean, I'm independent, so every blue moon when he need a recording, he'll give me a call, see if I want the contract.
Okay.
And this one was pretty simple. I didn't have to speak with anybody.
Yeah.
Now, if people come up, you know,
Of course, yeah.
I'm cordial. I speak with someone, but
And it's just recording like the building in general, or this
like I was just
location
telling Matt,
specifically,
just
or?
like maybe the front. I already kind of got the front. the drive-through. I see that's y'all ATM, but is that other one y'all's as well? Okay. And maybe I know y'all own that lot right there, so probably just some of the employees' cars.
Why would you do
Preferably not the cars, because it does have, like their license plates and their personal information.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted, is the license plate. So I just get the license plate, and
Do you know why he would need our license plates?
I mean, I go on break in about an hour and a half. I can give him a call, and typically he would have called. Is it Jamina? Hamina? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're definitely gonna step away for a second. We're gonna go ahead and make a call, just make a phone call and see if anybody else is aware of this, and then we'll just go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. All right. See, it's always, you see, y'all, Matt did a very good job. I think I said everything that I said to the lady to Matt. Everything I said to her, I said to Matt. And it made her a little, yeah. Matt did good. We could have did that, got up out of here, but she said she finna make a few phone calls, and let's see how this go. Stay with it. All right, Hamina is coming back. I think she's gonna take a picture, or she has someone on the phone to speak with me. Mr. Banks?
Mr. Banks? Okay.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. So this is my business card. So I was able to make a phone call, and you do not have permission at this point to record our property because it is private property, or any of our vehicles, nothing, because everything is on private property. And so we are going to have to ask you to delete anything that you have already recorded.
This actually don't delete. And that's
it looks
why
like a phone, and typically phones do have that option.
see, we take that feature off of it. There's a feature you can actually take that off.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
For certain
But
situations.
that is what we're going to have to ask you to do. And if you're not willing to do so, and you also have to leave, and you're not able to record any longer.
With all due respect, Miss,
Yes.
You said Hamina, right? That's why I was letting Matt know, and you as well, that I wasn't going to go like in or on you guys' property.
I understand, but
I
you
was
are
just
recording our private property.
Yes, ma'am. I am doing that.
And like, especially the thing with the vehicles and the license plates, that's also, I mean, I get it's in public, but to us that just...
Yeah, Hamina.
Yes.
Can you look at my feet? Can you look at my feet?
Why?
Where am I standing?
Okay. If you're not willing to leave, then I am going to call the non-emergency police line and have them come out here to speak with you, okay?
Now you making me nervous. Like, why would you call them though?
It's up to you. I've already laid out the options, and so if you're not willing to leave, I am going to have to call.
And same thing, I laid out mine too. I'm just going to stay right here on the sidewalk. And I let you know everything I was doing. I was very polite with you as well.
Of course.
But I am going to have to call, so you let me know.
I mean, I have a job to do. I do have to get the back end.
No, that's okay.
So
I'm going to go ahead and give them a call then. Thank you.
I still don't understand. So she's going to call the police for me standing on the sidewalk. Everybody. Hey. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess what else you expect them to do? I don't know. Nobody understands that we're on the sidewalk. You have every right. But we definitely gonna hang around. Wait about 5-10 minutes, y'all. Stay with it.
Oh. Sir?
Yes.
Okay, just one moment. I'm going to have you place on a brief hold. His battery pack died on his headset. He's changing his battery. He'll be right back with you.
Thank you so much.
Just one moment.
Hey, Regional Ending Mileage 14 days.
Communications. This is Kate.
Hi, Kate. This is Anna calling from Artist Bank on Emma. We have someone. He's technically not directly staying on our property, but he is outside of the bank recording the branch and trying to record our associate vehicles. He said he was hired by somebody, and he's not willing to leave.
Okay, hold on just a moment. Repeat your location.
It's 415 West Emma Avenue.
And what is your name?
Jimena, Jimena. Last name Flores, Flores.
And your phone number? Okay, just to make sure I understood you, you said he's not on the bank property, but he's recording the employees' vehicles and the bank?
He said he was hired to record our property, the full outside of our property, and associate vehicles along with their license plates.
Hold on just a moment.
No, I'm on the phone with police.
Okay. I'm on the phone with police.
Is he white, black, Hispanic, Marshallese?
He's black.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red hoodie and black jeans. He's wearing white sneakers with red. They're Jordans. And he's holding a phone like on a little selfie stick.
And whereabouts in relation to the bank is this subject located?
He was right out front, next to our drive-thrus, like on the sidewalk.
I'm sorry, next to what?
The drive-through lanes.
And did somebody make contact with him, and that's when he told you he was hired to do?
I did. Yes, I did. I did ask him what it was that he was doing here. He said he was hired by some guy named Ray that should have given us a call. We are not aware of anybody. And that he was hired to specifically record our branch. Just on the outside, he said he wasn't going to step on the property. And then he said he was going to record the associate vehicles. I asked him not to because that has their license plate.
Hold on just a moment. That's something that the officers
you're good.
from you. I just need to get some information. When you spoke with him, did he smell as if he might have been under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No.
And did you see any weapons? Or did he miss
I did not.
weapons? Okay.
No. And he goes by Mr. Banks.
He told you his name was Mr. Bates?
Banks, like the bank.
Banks. Okay.
Yeah. I did let him know that I was going to have to call you guys, and he said that it just made him nervous, and he didn't understand why I was going to have to call.
Okay, well, I do have a caller, and we've got officers headed that way. Would you like them to make contact with you inside the bank?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. All right. If anything changes, if you have further information, just call us back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, now in Kansas City, and the officer just pulled up behind me. And here we go. Let's see how this goes. He's approaching me.
How you doing today?
They know how to park.
What?
Huh?
How you doing today?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Guess you're concerned in some of the not doing anything illegal. You can record.
Yes, sir.
They just were concerned that kind of making them nervous in there. They were just wondering what you were doing.
They making me nervous.
What's going on?
They called the cops on me. I talked to Miss Hamina.
Yeah.
That's her right here. She gave me her business card.
Yeah.
I let her know everything that I was doing.
Yeah, I said something about you recording the banks or recording all the banks or something.
Yeah, I just told her what I was doing. I told her I'm not going to go in or on their property.
Okay.
And I told her I was just standing on the sidewalk.
Yep.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Y'all mind if I get your names for me?
Officer Abernathy.
And Officer Sanchez.
Officer Sanchez and Abernathy. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Well, like I said, we're just going to have to check out, make sure.
Yeah, you know, if anything, do any of y'all have any like water on y'all?
I do not.
What about you guys?
You have any water bottles?
Y'all got any water?
Any water, I'm sorry.
I asked them. They said all he got is coffee.
Me too.
For real? My mouth is a little too dry. I've been talking to a lot of people, and yeah. Y'all know anything out here y'all would recommend me pointing my camera at?
Downtown's really pretty. If you go, what are you trying to go? What are you feeling?
Just whatever. After I get done with this assignment, I'm just walking around recording.
If you go over one street and then down, like all the downtowns through there, it's all really pretty. It'd be really good.
Okay.
Like, so
You've got the trail. So I mean, nothing down the trail.
Okay.
It's a nice river. There's like gables.
I didn't bring my pole today. I did not bring my pole today. And I really appreciate y'all being able to park right. You'll be amazed what I see.
That's why I found one with no parking.
I appreciate that. I really do. Do y'all have cards on y'all?
I got one for you.
She can put my, if you need it, she can put my information on it.
Please.
You're not doing anything illegal. Like I said, just if
Yeah.
the property, just don't go on the property.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're watching traffic. I know it's about to get busy. All the people,
Yeah.
the kids to school.
Do you have a card on you as well?
I don't, but
Yes, please.
you just want everybody's name on it?
Please. I appreciate you guys.
I'll go make contact with the people that called.
Your outfit is crispy. Is that brand new?
I think so.
Or you just go to the cleaners?
No, I don't have cleaners I go to, but I have my laundry and my dryer at home.
Okay. You're really pretty. Is that your real hair?
There you go, man.
It is? Okay. I mean, you gotta ask. I hope you don't get offended. There's so many caps, and I done seen somebody, for real, with their natural hair, take something so basic and they just put it on like a helmet almost. I know you've seen it too. You a lady, you a woman. So that's all. I really appreciate y'all though. You know, yes, y'all have a beautiful day, especially you. You have a beautiful day, Miss Sanchez.
You have a good day, okay, sir?
Yeah, you too, sir. All right, now, Miss Hamina, you could have looked it good. Hey, see, look, I don't know y'all. I'm just guessing. Bonnetville, wherever I just came from, they so close to this one, I bet they all get in the same calls. So I bet they know who I am, y'all. They know who I am. I bet they talked to Tim. But if they didn't, if y'all didn't talk to Tim, I really appreciate y'all. I'm here to highlight my government officials. Now, whether you look good or bad, that's 100% up to you. So, I do appreciate these officers. They didn't give me nothing, y'all. I don't really need to go and pull their body cam footage. Yes, y'all. I know y'all want me to go get the body cam footage, but these officers wasn't that bad at all. So salute to this is the Sergeant Abernathy. Salute to Officer Sanchez, and salute to Officer Strong. On this call, every call is different, but on this call, I think you guys did a very good job. I don't know what y'all saying in there. Hey y'all, I hope y'all not saying in there I'm here to antagonize people. I hope y'all not giving the cop speech in there. I'm here to just antagonize people. Shoot, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pull it, y'all. I don't know. Hey y'all, but stay with it though. Stay with it. We're gonna catch them coming out and leaving. So stay with it. Sir.
We go in, do you want her to make contact? I guess we'll go in.
They want to contact. Let's go talk to them.
mean, he's not doing anything illegal. So.
Nope, that's what I told her.
We're going to be on Facebook and YouTube soon.
That's fine. We nailed it.
And you look really pretty, by the way, so, you know.
I thought he was
You're going to have all kinds of followers.
I thought he was talking to me personally, but
I got excited. I think I did like the little foot. I was like, oh, he's not talking to me. Yeah, I was like, oh.
That's the branch manager here.
Hi. A character, right?
we can definitely understand why it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah. But, I mean, with him being on the sidewalk, there's really nothing we can do. If he came in or he was on his property, there, we could obviously ask him to leave, but he's just standing there, unfortunately. Yeah.
He might go somewhere else. We did.
He did.
Yeah, tell him like he asked if there's other spots where he can film. We did offer like the downtown with Springdale and then he can go to. So.
Okay, yeah, we did ask him, you know, like, did you get hired to just record around here? And he goes, no, you're ranch specifically. And I was like, for what? Mm-hmm. And then I asked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then he said, yeah, we're also going to record the vehicles, like the parking lots. And I was like he said, your associate vehicles. And I was like, preferably not. That has like their license plate information. He goes, yeah, that's what I was hired to get. Okay. And I was like, okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I know.
If he's parked right there, Plainview, he can. Can't do it from the side. But if he does come onto the property, or if he starts yelling at your customer, does anything outside of just doing that, call us back. But if he starts like hollering at your customers or something, call us back. Or if he just, like I said, if he steps on the property and you just want him trespassed, we can come back and trespass and make him leave.
I just talked to our security person too, and he basically said the same thing.
It's weird. I know I don't like it either. But
I mean, yeah, it's uncomfortable. I mean, it's weird, but there's just nothing.
The only other concern I had is he mentioned to them that he was going to record license plates of our associates. And so we could be up, like, if we felt like it was fine for us to be out there and make sure he doesn't come in on that part, would that be okay? And then we could call you at that point.
if he comes onto the property,
Yeah, if he comes on the property at all and y'all don't want him here,
he can be trespassed.
or if you want us to, we can go ahead and just tell them, like, hey, they don't want him on the property at all. And we can go ahead and ban him now. That way, if he does come on the property, we can go ahead and if he shows up and gets on the property, we can arrest him for trespass.
I think good with that. Yeah. Okay.
You're Brooke.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. He seems like he's.
He likes you.
Yeah, he likes you. Me and Strong aren't pretty enough for him. Yeah.
You have a good day.
You got it?
No, it's all you. This is I've done a lot of these calls.
Definitely word it in a way of like, hey man, I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not trying to like see if you have any warrants or anything. I literally just want your name and your date of birth so that I can log with my dispatch that you're not allowed on this property at all. They just want you banned. We obviously know you haven't been on their property, but they want it documented that we've trespassed you and you're not allowed on the property at all.
They huddled up.
So I have to log your name with our dispatch to ban you. I'm not running you. I'm not.
And then we can give him a link. Give him a good.
Sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just say, hey, can I get your name and your date of birth? I don't need your ID if you have an ID.
Hey, Sergeant.
Me?
Probably the sergeant.
There's no sergeant out here.
I seen her with stripes. What?
Corporal.
Corporal.
It's almost a sergeant.
Yeah, it's like she's moving up in the ranks. It's like a supervisor assistant. Can you do one more thing? Can you put down the call for service number for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Sanchez, can I ask you a question?
Well, if I can ask you a question.
And I want you to be 100% honest with me. Are you going to be honest with me?
Yeah, I'll try to.
What did y'all say in there?
We didn't say anything. We were just talking. And basically, they don't want you in their property.
Correct.
So they have the right.
Correct. Did you say I was out here antagonizing people?
No.
To try to get the...
I don't know you,
We can do. He's on the public sidewalk. He's allowed to record as long as he's not coming on the property.
You said that, Officer Strong.
Yes, we told them exactly what we told you.
Okay. I believe y'all.
So, I didn't get your name. What was your name?
Mr. Banks.
Mr.
Mr. Banks?
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
have a first and last name, Mr.
Yes, Robin. Friends call me Rob.
Robin. Last name?
Banks.
Banks. Robin Banks.
R-O-B-I-N or R?
You can just put Rob.
Robin Banks.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Banks?
My date of birth?
Yes, sir. They just want you banned from the property. We're just going to log your name with our dispatch to let them know that you're not allowed on the property.
Oh yeah, I wasn't on their property, and I don't have no intentions on going in or on their property.
And I understand that. They want us to ban you and trespass you from their property even though you haven't been on it.
Even though I haven't been on the property?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you mind if you get like a supervisor out here, please?
Sure.
An actual supervisor now? Always goes left, everybody. Yeah, because I saw some laws here say you don't have to like ID unless you're driving or you've been arrested. So just for them just saying, hey, don't come back on the property.
So
y'all can just say that. They don't actually like need ID for that.
I'm not asking for your ID. I just want your name and your date of birth so I can log it with my dispatch so that if you're ever contacted again on the property, that we know that you're banned from the property. That's it. I'm not running your name. I'm not checking to see if you have warrants, nothing like that.
Yeah, I'd just rather stay anonymous. If we can do that, you can cancel your supervisor, but if you kind of press the issue on that, we probably
I'll
need...
just let my supervisor make that determination when he gets out here.
Okay, well, look, come on with the supervisor. Yes, yes, yes.
Are we just waiting?
Y'all are aware, like, by law, you're only required to show ID if you're being arrested or if you're driving, if you pull me over.
That's not always true.
You need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime to get an ID. Sir.
Was there one close? Jeez, I didn't realize that school gets that backed up.
I thought school was out.
That's at Lisa Academy.
So let me ask y'all a question. If they just sit outside and somebody just walk by, they can just sit out here all day. I don't want them on my property. I want to ban them. I want to ban them. And you're going to walk up and demand everybody to give their ID?
She didn't demand your ID.
But that's why I was telling her I'd just rather stay anonymous and we can just everybody go our separate ways. I said you can cancel the supervisor if you want to do that, but if she feels like that it's right for her to get the ID, then we can just leave for the supervisor.
Yeah, no, I think he's already coming. We'll let him decide.
Okay.
Since he's the boss man, we'll let him
All righty.
go through it and let him decide what he wants to do. And
Let's see how they do it.
I'm not wearing my glasses. They're weird.
You never know how these goes, y'all. I was just about to tell these officers they did pretty good. I'm kind of curious what went on the inside now. Because this is the do you want him trespass to come out and get the ID, to hit him with the failure to ID. Did y'all ask them, hey, do you want him trespass? Did anyone ask that? Y'all did ask that. Oh, Lordy. I think we need to go get the body cam footage, everybody. I think we need the body.
Trespass whoever they want to trespass.
You know, if that's what they want to do, like, initially, but the officer's asking, like, hey, do you want them trespass? That's wild, though, when you speak to the guy and he say, I wasn't on their property, I have no intentions on going in or on their property, and I'm just passing through. So for you to just say, hey, sir, don't go on their property, that's so easy because I had no intention, I wasn't on it, and I'm just moving along, passing through.
So, again, we haven't said you're committing a crime. You haven't done anything wrong. All we're asking for is your name and your date of birth because they don't want you on their property at all. I understand you have not been there on their property.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? I'm not asking for ID. I'm not demanding an ID. Okay? I'm just trying to facilitate what they're asking for and facilitate what you're already doing.
Yes, ma'am. So what you would do, you would just say, hey, sir, I know you already know, but just so I can let you know, they don't want you back on their property. If we catch you on their property, it's going to be some extra things that's going to be taking place.
That. But if I'm trespassing you, I have to log with my dispatch, because if the next officer makes contact with you and you are on their property, I have no way of knowing. The next officer has no way of knowing who I contacted.
Yes, ma'am. They would know. And this is just a warning. Yes, ma'am. And this is just a warning, a trespass warning. A warning got to come first. They say, hey, don't come back on my property. And then she just said trespass, though.
Yeah, you're not getting charged with it. That's just what they call it when you were banned from the property.
Yeah, it's amazing, Officer Strong. You know, let's just say I was on their property. You would just say, hey, sir. They would say, hey, can you get off the property? You got to give me reasonable time to come off the property. And that's that. Wow. Somebody just pointing at somebody, hey, that guy up there, I don't want him on my property. And you go try to ID him and you say, hey, well, sir, I want to stay private. And he'll get arrested for nothing. Oh, man. I was just trying to highlight these guys. I really was. Where's your police department? And can I walk there from here?
Yeah, it's literally about 3 blocks that way.
Yes, sir.
201 North Spring Street.
Oh, yes, sir. Just going to go pull the body cam footages.
That's fine.
To see, like, what was actually said on the inside.
I told you everything that was said. I don't try to lie to people.
Yeah. And I appreciate that. Like I was saying, you're going to even, like, you know, you're going to see I was really highlighting you guys. It's just, I know the, you know, when officers go on the inside, like you said, it's like part of routine. Hey, do you want them trespass? And then you continue the call. The call is over. Then come outside. Hey, sir, do you got ID on you? Hoping that the guy doesn't realize he has the ID or not. I was just really highlighting you guys, and I was going to take your word for it in there, but now we probably going to have to pull the body cam. And she called the non-emergency line, so she let me know that. So, So right now, am I detained? I'm not detained? Okay. Okay. Y'all, I was just... My thing is, y'all, that's why you can't give the police no credit, y'all. Oh, my God. That's why you can't give them... I'm up here trying to highlight these guys, give them credit, and look, they pulled the do you want them trespass trick on me. They pulled the do you want them trespass, and then come out here and ask me for, hey, we're not going to run your... Well, officer is not going to run your name with your name and your date of birth. Just lied, man. Oh, my Lord. Abernathy. Lordy. I guess this is good training for everybody, though, you know, because she's about to be a supervisor. So, you know, next time she'll know how to... We'll know how to, you know, assess these, you know.
Man, I'm not trying to escalate the situation. I'm just trying to get what they're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes. I'm just exercising rights. And I think you guys would know that. And, you know, to get an ID, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion.
That's what I'm explaining to you. I'm not asking for your ID.
So what if I don't want to give it? Would you drive off?
I'm asking for your name. That's it.
Yeah, that's my identification, though, Miss Abernathy.
But I'm not asking for your physical ID.
Exactly.
I'm not going to run your name. I'm literally giving my dispatch your name and
So what if I want to stay private? Okay. Let's see if the supervisor is educated that you need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime to ID. Not a warning. You actually need a crime. Now, I have no issue with you just asking for it, but you can always ask and hope somebody just give it to you. Just before I felt it go there, I'd rather, you know... How long has everybody been on the force?
A little bit.
How long strong?
Going on 2 years.
2 years? What about you, Miss Sanchez? And this is good for you guys. I think y'all did. You know, I don't know who's the one. We definitely gonna find out what happened. Y'all was doing. Oh man, wait till they see it. I'm speaking highly of y'all.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to hit you up.
And the thing is, you know, before, you know, that's why before I start speaking highly of officers, I gotta wait till the whole call is done, because you never know when it'll take a turn. They should have left it at ain't nothing we can do. He's on the sidewalk. We'll let him know. I think it's easy to find me with a red hoodie on if I came back. I let you know I was just passing through. I asked you what else is it good for me to point a camera at? A local wouldn't say that. It's okay. You right. I talk to officers every day, and what they say don't mean anything. They don't know nothing. Oh yeah. That's what I read. In the midst of me talking to officers on the daily, I just realized y'all don't know nothing. Here we go. But what do we expect when training is only 6 months? They can't even explain to you what's the First Amendment. Not all 5 elements. And without being able to say that, you're not qualified. Not qualified. I hate to always take it there, but oh yeah. Let's see if he know how to park or if he just gonna whip his cock out on us. I think you're in the way, Officer Strong.
So let me find out from you. Do we know he was videoing? Is he admitted to that?
He's doing it now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been
but I'm talking about in particular employees and other vehicles or just in general outside the bank.
He's just been outside the bank the entire time. He's been out here, but their concern is that he's been videoing. Yes, and that's what they said is that he was supposed. I guess when they talked to him, he said he was hired to come work here and record the associates and their vehicles, and they were uncomfortable with him like logging their tag numbers and stuff like that on video. But it's
we have somebody inside the office if you want to pursue charges for harassment.
Okay. For like logging the tags and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Johnson.
How you doing, Sergeant?
Supervisor?
Can we start with
for you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Just to keep everything just short and sweet, sir. Yep. I spoke with Miss Hamina. I have her business card right here.
Abernathy?
Not Abernathy. First, I'm speaking about the lady at the bank.
Okay.
She came out concerned. I let her know I have no intentions on going in or on your property.
Okay.
I'm strictly on the sidewalk.
Okay.
I'm not going to be here too long.
Okay.
I thought the officers did great until they saying they don't want me on their property. I'm like, well, I wasn't there and I have no intention.
Right. They have a right to ban you, but go ahead.
That's fine, but it seemed like we got to a point where they're trying to like demand me for my ID or my name.
Well, they need that to ban you from the property. So here's what we're going to do, because I understand your concern.
And I'm just...
I understand. Here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to send an officer in there and see if anybody there wants to pursue charges for harassment for police surveillance on the bank. Okay, if they want to do that, then we're going to go ahead and open up a case, an investigation. I will send that to the prosecutors to find out. I'll call them right now to see what they want to do about that. If that's the case, then you're obligated by law to identify yourself, okay?
And that's wild, sir, because I'm out here exercising. I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yeah, you have every right to bill,
hold on,
but if they feel
quick,
like they're harassed or the bank, there's exceptions for pulling surveillance on banks. You understand that, right?
So real quick, just let me speak. I'm not going to cut you
Okay,
off.
no, you're good.
Okay, I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yes, sir.
You cannot turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Absolutely, we can.
You can turn a constitution.
So you can't just claim you're having a constitutional right if you're breaking the law.
Free press. I'm just out here recording.
Even a media.
It doesn't matter, sir.
Listen to what I'm
you
saying.
are the sergeant.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, just because you're claiming a constitutional right does not mean you're not violating laws. I could claim constitutional right.
I'm doing what you're doing. This is the First Amendment.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Free press.
But what they're saying is absolutely. But polling surveillance on a bank is different than just. It's like running into the building saying, bomb or fire. Right. You have a right for freedom of speech, but doing that can cause alarm, which is against the law.
So you saying if me out here just recording, if it make them feel some type of way,
if they feel harassed and they're
being harassed. What if I feel harassed? They approach me.
Yeah, out here videotaping their personal. I was told
there's no expectation of privacy in public. I can point my camera.
If you're videotaping their cars and the employees, and then you're telling us that you are robbing banks.
I didn't say I'm robbing banks.
Yes, I heard you identified yourself.
No, she asked me what was my last name. I told her she can call me Mr. Banks.
Okay, in the call it says something about robbing banks.
Who did?
First name was Robin, last name Banks.
I told her.
Okay.
I said you can call me.
Okay.
You can call me Mr.
So,
Banks.
in the totality of stuff, you can understand their concern. If they're alarmed by that, then we can open up a criminal investigation. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, if that's what you want to do and get your qualified immunity stripped, that's on you.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can. We absolutely can. Wow. This is y'all sergeant?
I'm one of them.
That's bad, sir. I'm shocked. I told you I was out here conducting a constitution protected activity, and you can't turn that into a crime. It's free press. You said press credentials. That's free press.
But you're trying to make exceptions to something.
I'm not. I'm just standing in public recording. That's the basics.
Your example, just like I just told you, the example of going into a crowded theater and yelling bomb.
That's private, though. You can't do that.
It doesn't matter. It's a constitutional right for freedom of speech to say what you want in public, correct?
A theater is private. A theater is private, though.
Even if you're outside. If you're outside in a parking lot, in a crowded parking lot, and you start yelling gun or bomb or anything that's alarming, even though you have a right to speech, that still violates the law.
What law is they violating by just saying gun? If I'm at a park and I'm just saying gun, gun.
Yeah, or if you start saying bomb or anything else.
I just say bomb. What crime would that be?
It can be.
It can be
communicating a false alarm. Just like this can be a law. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It can violate a criminal law.
Oh man, well I did let you know I'm out here conducting a constitution protected activity, free press, and if you want to turn that into something, hey Strong, you don't follow this, bro. You don't follow this.
Yep. Protected activity, free press.
Okay.
They even said they don't feel like that it amounted to that.
Okay.
And just by talking to them.
Is this sidewalk theirs?
No, I mean, he's been over there the whole time.
Okay.
So, no.
Hi, you're back.
Yes. He doesn't want to identify himself as us. Y'all know what vehicles he was recording or anything in particular, like what tag numbers or anything like that is?
So he was specifically pointing this way, and some of our associates are parked over here, so like the lane's end, and these are our associate vehicles that are at the very end. From what I saw, he's only been out here. So he did get customer vehicles, but
He hasn't actually gotten any of the employee vehicles that you know of?
Unless he zoomed in from over here to right here on the end, because it's literally right at the end of the drive-thru. We have vehicles lined up right there. Otherwise, I haven't seen him make it to our other parking lots where we also have associated vehicles.
He calls up this. He never made it on the property.
No.
And then when y'all walked out there, what all did he say to you? As far as why he was here and what he was doing recording?
He got hired.
Okay.
To record our location.
Okay. Specifically y'all's branch?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Just the outside.
Okay.
Of course. Our associate vehicles. He said
Their license plate specifically is what he wanted. That's what he said, those who hired him.
Okay.
He asked for a layout of the branch. He asked if we could provide a copy of our layout of our branch.
Okay.
He asked where the vault was. He asked how many associates we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discuss it with my supervisor a little bit more, but if y'all are wanting to pursue any kind of charges for like harassment, or anybody in the bank willing to pursue any kind of charges for harassment.
My first
talk to our supervisor first on that. I mean, I don't know that it amounted to that.
Okay, I agree. I was told to come ask. So
You're good. We appreciate it.
All right, I'll be right back. Thank you.
So here's the deal.
We could have kept on pushing, man. Y'all trying to turn this into some.
No. So,
And do you have your business? Do you have your business card on you, sir? Please, and thank you.
Listen to me just for 1 second. They don't want to pursue charges, so we're not going to open a criminal investigation. I'll just try and tell you what was going to happen.
That's wrong. That is wrong. I definitely need your
I am.
I definitely need your card. I'm actually finna I'm gonna be out here a little bit longer, but I'm definitely finna go down to your police station.
Absolutely.
You are absolutely wrong, Officer Johnson, sir.
It's Sergeant Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson. I give you that respect. But when you don't know it, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
This is the last question. This is my last question.
And debate this. I've explained
You're kind of close.
what the thing is. Claiming constitutional right does not void your responsibilities not to commit crime.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, I'm going to get your card and I'll be back in just
Okay, please. I'm about to prove to y'all that y'all sergeant, he don't know nothing. I'm about to prove to y'all. I want all y'all to watch this. Watch this. Huh. I was just trying to highlight these guys. And listen, y'all, this is the supervisor, so this is who they learn from. How long was the academy? What, 6 months? How long you think it was?
I don't know.
Man, 6 months. They don't teach you law. All y'all know is disorderly conduct, trespass, everything to arrest somebody. Because if I ask you what is the First Amendment, you can't say it.
If we were gonna arrest you, you'd already be under arrest.
Sir, I'm just listening to how he's handling this call. Y'all are up under him. He's been on the force for 2 years. She been on 1, and they watching this guy. And he is wrong.
If you were under arrest, you would have already been in handcuffs.
Officer Johnson, before we get out of here, if you can help Sergeant Johnson. I'm sorry, Sergeant.
All right.
Can I get that, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you be able to explain to us, I'm just taking a couple steps back, can you explain to everybody in here what is the First Amendment? There's 5 elements to the First Amendment.
Debate this with you.
That's not a debate.
So
I'm just asking you.
We're done doing business. I explained to you what was about to happen. They said they don't want to pursue charges. You're free to sit out here and record. You're not causing any alarms. If they call and say they're causing alarms on a thing, then we have to investigate that as a possible crime. That's all I was trying to tell you. So they called us, and one of the employees said
and I totally understand. I'm not harassing nobody just with my camera. But can you please let us?
If they feel that way,
I can't control how they feel.
All right. Just like we can't control you sitting out here giving us a fake name.
But one more thing, I just said you can. You don't want to tell us what the First Amendment is?
Please stay off their property. If you come on
I never was on their property. Okay. Hey, Officer Strong, real quick. Officer Strong.
We're done, buddy.
So see, look, Officer Strong, don't. Hey, listen, for real, man, because you did good until your people came. Everything was sweet, man. You got it. Hey, your supervisor is wrong.
Your call number's on the back of my car.
I got it. Abernathy, she did it. Hey, y'all, that's why you never know how these gonna go. This is a Sergeant Bryan Johnson. He said you making them feel some type of way, he can turn it into a harassment crime. He's going to create it and send it to the prosecutor. Yeah, boy. Oh my God. I gotta stop showing sympathy for these guys. Wait till the video is over, boy. He can't tell you what the First Amendment is. He can't tell you. Without being able to tell me what the First Amendment is, the 5 elements, Officer Johnson, you're not qualified. not just to be a sergeant, you not qualified to be an officer. Man, you need to turn in that badge. What's the deal? Big dog. Big dog. He trying to turn this into a crime. Y'all see Officer Johnson? Y'all, this is wild. If they say they want to pursue charges, oh, I wish the bank said that, boy. Y'all smart, Arvis. If you want to press charges and I never been on your property, boy, was I coming for y'all. This is educational. And B. Johnson, you're horrible. I never say that about these. Ain't all B. Johnson. Hey, y'all, so we definitely going to stay out here another 5-10 minutes, y'all. Maybe even 15. But if y'all want to see more content, y'all want to keep pushing us out to get y'all these videos, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And most definitely, leave a comment. Till next time, Kansas City. Peace. Yo, what's good, Kansas City? Definitely about to go in the police department. See if we can go ahead and FOIA these records. She see me coming and she leave. How you doing? Good, how are you? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? I'm Linda. How you doing, Miss Linda? I was just trying to do a FOIA request if I can. Of course. Please and thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate you actually having the form ready. That's what's up. Just give me a little second. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. The police department is always better, but all right, y'all. Hang tight while we get this together. Yes. Can you just make sure everything is marked correctly? I'm just trying to get the police call to the non-emergency line. And
okay, so like the 911 tape and everything?
In the BWC that all the officers was wearing.
Yeah. Do you want the dash cam and stuff too?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. And just to make sure that's a good email for you, KEAKEMO?
No, that's KC.
KC? Okay.
Right there,
okay,
you see it, KCA, KCMO?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the email. And then that's my phone number too in case you...
Okay, yeah. I will go ahead and get this put in for you. I will say for the hire date and salaries of the officers, I have to ask HR for that, but we'll get that to you as soon as we can.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to put this back. Here goes your pen. Yeah. And what's your name?
Bailey.
I appreciate you, Bailey.
Yeah, no problem.
You've been really helpful.
Yeah. If there's anything else you need from us, you can just call us. I think you had a business question.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Bailey. You have a beautiful day.
You too.
All right, down Kansas City. I think we got enough time to do probably one more. And if I need to pull that body cam footage as well, I'll just do it with Bailey or the other young lady. Well, y'all already know what to do. Hey, like, comment, subscribe.